Hey everyone, welcome back to Affinity with Creative Grid. In this video, we're learning how to customize Affinity Studios so you can shape the workspace exactly the way you like it. Every studio in Affinity can be personalized, whether that's showing or hiding tools, rearranging panels, or even building your own studio from scratch. Your layout saves automatically, and whenever you return to a studio, Affinity restores it. If you create a setup you really like, you can also lock it in as your default. And if you experiment and change your mind, you can revert back to your saved default or even the original master settings anytime. To update a studio's default layout, simply right-click on the studio's icon and choose Update. This saves your current arrangement as the default for that studio. If you want to return to the default you previously saved, right-click the icon again and choose Revert. To completely reset everything and go back to the original master settings, right-click the icon and select Reset to Master. To edit any studio, open Studio Manager, right-click the studio you want to modify, and select Edit. Here you can adjust the tools, panels, and the general setup. If you want to hide or show a studio, just open Studio Manager and enable or disable it. To rearrange the order of studio icons, open Studio Manager and drag any studio entry into the position you prefer. You can also change how all studios appear in the toolbar. Right-click any studio icon and choose Icon and Text, Icon Only, or Auto. In Auto mode, the studio name appears only when that studio is currently active. If you need to delete a studio entirely, open Studio Manager, right-click the studio entry, and select Delete. Affinity also lets you share or back up your studios. To export a studio, open Studio Manager, right-click the studio, and select Export. Choose where you want to save the .fstudio file and click Save. To import a studio, go back to Studio Manager, right-click any studio entry, and select Import. Then locate and open the .fstudio file. You don't have to modify the existing studios, you can create completely custom ones. When creating a new studio, you can base it on any existing studio or start with a completely blank one by choosing None. In the Creation dialog, you can choose an icon by clicking the empty camera icon or selecting from the preset icons. You can also make the icon monochrome using the Remove Icon Color option. Next, choose a studio color. This is the background color you'll see behind toolbar icons when the studio is active. You can select from presets or choose a custom color using the fill swatch. You can also decide how color selectors appear. Enable Show Fill Context as Fill and Stroke to display fill and stroke selectors like in Vector and Layout Studios. Or turn it off to show foreground and background selectors like in Pixel Studio. Below that, you can enter a short description for the studio. This text appears when you hover over the studio icon. Finally, click Create Studio, and your new workspace is ready. You can edit it, reorganize it, set it as a default, or delete it whenever you like. And that's how you customize studios inside Affinity. Once you start tailoring your workspace, you'll notice a big boost in comfort and workflow efficiency. If you found this helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Affinity with Creative Grid, and stay tuned for more detailed tutorials. See you in the next video.